Hello, this is Ethan Spears for the self-introduction. Any old bag will do. And this is my audience: Adam, Madison, Kyle, Layton, and I don't know, whatever he just said. But hello, everyone. My name is Ethan Spears. I'm here today to present myself to you. I'm trying to sell myself, which sounds rather weird whenever you say it yourself. But here I am. I would like to tell you about myself and all about what my life has been. So, starting off from whenever I was born, I've really been obsessed with soccer. And this jacket is to represent that because I grew up, I started playing junior pro soccer at like 5 and 6 and continued playing it all the way through middle school. This is a middle school jacket from the soccer team. And it's actually really comfy whenever you wear it. And it's made to represent how I played. I played as a goalkeeper, trying to always stop goals from going in, save the ball, all that. And I've tried to save this jacket as well. It just does not like to hold up under long conditions. This jacket's about 7 years old right now, so it's trying to break down. And then the reason why I no longer do soccer myself is because of dance, which these shoes are represent, because they're jazz shoes. These shoes are from old dance classes that I took for musical theater and jazz classes, which were really fun, but sadly the shoes like to get holes in the bottom of them, which means that I have to replace them every so often. And dance has been a really big part of my life because I like to worship God through dance, and I feel like it is a good way to worship God, as in the Bible that is how they have worshipped Him in certain parts, whether through dance with just singing, David with his instruments and their dancing. Whenever they were offering sacrifices to God, they would always have some form of music that would accompany it, whether it was singing, instruments, or dancing. And that's really affected how I view my life. I like to try to worship God through dance and move in a godly way throughout my entire life. And along with dance, I like to run cross country, which there are spikes in this bag that are dirty from, I want to say, Dogwood Park in Knoxville, because every time that it rains, it likes to turn into mud for the entire course. For these spikes, I've been running cross country for 8 years right now, and it's been a really large part of my life as well, along with that, because it keeps me in shape and makes sure that I'm able to do what I wish to do, rather than my body failing me whenever I wish to try and do something. Due to that, I have ran a lot of races and been spiked in a few of them. I have a few scars on the side of my leg that are from people shoving their shoes into my leg. But it's been fun to do. The workouts suck, but they're not the worst compared to some of the football workouts where they have to throw on 50 pounds worth of pads. Probably closer to fun and then run a few miles in it and then hit each other for the entire day. But it's been a really good experience, and I feel like running has actually helped me further my life in many ways because of it. Hello. And then moving on from the past, move on to the future. Hello, would you like to sit down and join, please? Nope. Okay.
But I appreciate it.
The future, I plan to be an engineer, which is, I'm going into mechanical engineering, which is a basis of nearly all engineering. It functions through anything that you use day to day, whether it's a computer, the making of your own shoes, the building of the walls that surround you. Every part of life has some form of mechanical engineering inside of it. And I plan to go into mechatronics, which is a subsidy of mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. These represent that because there will be a lot of computers used in mechatronics due to the robotics side of it being mechatronics being a combination aeronautics, aerospace, mechanical, electrical, and sometimes nautical engineering, which can lead to a lot of many different small specializations within the same program. And this can help people a lot in trying to build their stuff because they can pull from all sorts of different forms of engineering and still be able to use their own knowledge about the other ones to continue their product and make a full finished product through their process. And this bag actually represents where I'm going to school after graduating high school because I plan to go to Tennessee Tech, which is in Cookeville, Tennessee, and I plan to enter their mechatronics program and get a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, which will help me to search for jobs, as well as the Tennessee Tech program being a very well-known engineering program, as they provide more hands-on experience versus theoretical, which, while theoretical experience is more usable in terms whenever you're writing it down trying to solve problems, practical experience allows you to enter the workforce faster because it's more applicable to every day-to-day solution that you will need in order to get your work at your job done, whether it's going to fix a machine that's using tool and die equipment or going to fix a parking sensor at the hospital. Because each little subsidy you can pull from practice of putting together other vehicles and other equipment in order to then build through that and make a solid foundation and build up from there to solve each individual problem as it appears. Thank you for your time.